Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Magic Duels. My name is Thelona, and this guy's name is Homeless Jace, and we're here with our Naya Shack deck, which basically Naya control. and, well, it's had its ups and downs. It's definitely gone against some interesting decks that I never expected throughout this entire week. Really odd ones every now and then. And we're against the rank 30 Tyne, and we're on the draw. So let's see if we run into a halfway predictable deck. Okay, that's... feels restrictive, honestly. Yeah, good idea, buddy. It's the same idea. We're on the draw. We're on the draw. Let's try. It's red. Into an Inventor's Apprentice, which already tells me Mardu vehicles of some sort. We're not geared for vehicles. Not exactly. We have a Radiant Flames, and I'm going to drop the Clifftop Retreat now. Get that out of the way. And see where we can go from here. Maybe we can get somewhere. Maybe they're going to drop some creatures. We'll be okay. It's a Rakdos so far. They don't have a vehicle, otherwise they would have done that for the extra point. So that's promising at the least. Trying to hold up removal. Holding up removal. We're okay with that. We have our third mana, which is just fine for me. With that said, I'd say let's slam down an Oath of a Johnny, because if we get to a Johnny, then that's pretty good. And then next turn we have Radiant Flames to do some work if we need to, although I'm having this odd feeling like we're going to see a turn 3, whatever, Aether Sphere Harvester. No, it's a Thopter Engineer. We could probably Radiant Flames this with not much issue. Because I don't want to see a vehicle come out and surprise me, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's keep their counts low, and then we have Blessed Alliance to do more targeted removal. You know, we can control the sacrifice. We'll see about Nissa, if it's possible to get her out without much issue. That's a Weaponcraft Enthusiast. I don't care much. The 6th mana is where I'll start to get a little scared about things. So I don't want to see Marionette Master come down, sort of thing. So we're going to be rather careful about things. So turn 5, I'm okay. We'll do whatever we need to do. So that's 4 mana, but unfortunately not the double white. Nissa can... You know what? I'll wait 1 turn. It's fine. We'll wait 1 turn. We'll see what comes up. Ah, that's ugly. I was wondering if I should have cleared that right then and there or not. It's a little unfortunate, but it's okay. Still got the Radiant Flames. And that'll deal with that. In fact, I'm actually going to focus on... What if they have an unlicensed Disintegration? I'm going to have to run the risk. I want to get rid of this thing first. I think it's the bigger threat here. And we can Radiant Flames later. We'll have Rex Sage Chomp or get Fatal Pushed, I suppose. They have less options in hand. They have 1 card leading into 2 on their turn, so there's that. It's quite a fair share of mana. Swings with the 2 guys, puts us down to 7. Let's see what they have a follow-up with. It's probably just removal in this case. I would like some land relatively soon. We're probably not getting it. They probably have removal in hand, so Nissa... Like, I could put down Nissa, but... Yeah. Yeah, not... I'm just gonna Radiant Flames and clear this. We're at a low health total. We kind of need to do some work. We do need the one land. If we get the one land, we can drop a Johnny if he's relevant. And we'll also have Blessed Alliance. Yeah, that's definitely some form of removal. And there's our land. Hold up Blessed Alliance, gain some life, get us out of this situation. I mean, I could do a Johnny, but they're top decking, so let's leave them in a top deck state and get this board clear. And then we'll slam down a Johnny and say ha 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 ha. That's an Aether Hub. It could be a land in hand for all we know. Alright. I know this might be a waste, but it's an excuse to gain the life, honestly. Just want to kind of put this a little further out of reach. And no plays. Now a Johnny feels a little safer to come down. Oath is cool, but no. This gives us a situation where we can start getting ahead of things. And with 6 toughness, he can't just drop down that fleet wheel. A Rex Sage is pretty good. So now he knows we have the answer for a vehicle, so he has to be able to drop both answers of whatever it may be. So there's Copter. He's playing Copter anyway. That's fine by me. Alright, let's see what kind of things we can pull out with a Johnny. And that would be an Oath of Nissa is what we can pull out. That's not half bad. Alright, let's Rex Sage the Copter so he's limited on options. I suppose the auto-tapping could have been a little bit nicer. Let's Oath of Nissa. I mean, in relevance to Blessed Alliance. So we have Ishkana as an option. It's automatically selecting Oath. Oh yeah, no, it's just Great Oath. Ishkana's pretty good. That'll deal with things quite effectively. In fact, how is Ishkana's state? 3 card types? Okay, so we can put in... What do we have that can go in no problem? Yeah, we could probably Legend Rule some enchantment at some point in time. Like that. Alright, so this is actually pretty good if we can ult a Johnny with an Ishkana. That's a Thalia. Thalia's not bad, but... Alright, let's swing this guy in and see what happens. He's willing... Oh, well, cool. You served your purpose. We're still shy on the white mana, which is unfortunate. Don't tap the white mana is what it means. I'm going to just fish out a forest. I don't even care at this point. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, okay, so we've killed his hand. So his answers are going to be very few and far between. We still got Blessed Alliance for what have you. So I'm pretty happy with this state of affairs right now. I mean, Johnny's going to do some serious freaking work here. Yeah, no place. Never mind. Okay. So we don't have what we need for Ishkana. We can drop a Gisela. I mean, let's just let's keep ticking them up. I mean, honestly, we might as well. Because if we get any other planeswalkers or another Oath, that is kind of cool. But just place down Gisela. But then we can't have the Blessed Alliance. Let's do Thalia. Then he needs removal, or we can kind of see what's coming. I don't mind this thought. I want to try and get greedy with Otavijani, but it may not happen. Yeah, alright. I'm going to sit with this because he's going to need 2 answers anyway. We'll get there. But I think the plan is kind of go wide and just slam down. Oh yeah, I think that's the way to go. So no plays. We got our next planes, which is pretty sweet. So we can drop Gisela, I suppose. I'm trying to think of a situation to like this does no, it's just a 5-mana Force Delirium. So I mean, let's just find more stuff, honestly. Lands. Okay, you're getting funny. You know what? Let's just swing then. I suppose I could Oath of Vijani, but whatever. You know what? Unlicensed Disintegration, no artifacts in play. That's fine. Okay. Well, that's out of the way, so now that leaves room for Ishkana to come down, so I'm going to Legend Rule this, and then just simply Ishkana. It's fine. I don't think he's going to have the answer through a top deck, so let's just do it. Go ahead. This is going to get stupid in a second. Well, they said it's done. I think the plan definitely worked out. Opponent has a Thopter Engineer, which will not save him. Because we can deal with those all on our lonesome. Okay, so we can drop Gisela. We can Oath of Chandra. Take out that. Oath of Chandra. And... oh, Legend. Legend? Hey, thank you. And... Ultimate. Oh, that's just stupid. Well, there we go. Well, that was an interesting first game against the Rakdos vehicles, at least. Alright, see you in the next one. Alright, up against Nissa, because Jace decided to go away now. He realized he had his cool intro and it was done. Actually, no, I had a second recorded match. That was the revenge match of our last player, and he got there because we didn't draw board wipes. I actually have a ton of board wipes, and go figure, I didn't draw any. Well, whatever. It was definitely his go-wide strategy, and it definitely worked towards getting him there. We have lots of stuff. An Oath of Nissa to lead us into some stuff, so I'm going to actually keep it based on that alone. So I'm going to start with Canopy Vista, actually, since that gets us into the rest of the stuff. What was the conditions? Creature, land, planeswalker. Okay. Any of those will do fine. We have Golgari, God knows what. Fine. And we have an Oath of Chandra in case he turned 2 snakes for whatever reason. And that can happen. So we'll just go with an Oath of Nissa for now. And that gets us a Nessa Vital Force, which sounds quite fine to me. I hope he enjoys seeing that now. Enjoy that. You know it's coming. It's coming. But if he's got Snake and wants to make the Snake play, then nope, it's a Sylvan Advocate. Well, I don't see that being relatively useful to me. I care less about the Sylvan Advocate at this time, and I really could care less now. Well, I mean, we still need to kind of get there with the mana, so that's fine. So, I'm going to do that, and yeah, I'm going to save that. He can have that for now, until I feel that he can't. And that's a Liliana, which is a problem. We can get there. We just need to kind of get there faster than they can get there. And we have a Chandra to do damage on the flip side, so there's that. So we'll see what happens here. And we get a Nahiri, which does not deal with that, but it does give me solid reason to drop Oath of Chandra so that we can deal 2 damage in the next turn, if anything. So that gave me a reason to use it. Now, if I had placed that down last turn, then I could simply have cast Nahiri now, and it would have been no problem. Explosive Vegetation, we may be seeing on the Ulamog in due time here. We need an official land, and then we are good to go to get rid of that monstrosity right there. But I'll live with a Nahiri. That is the wrong land! But I will be getting a plains out of the deal right now. Is there something we want to cycle at this time? Well, if an Ulamog comes, we want Blessed Alliance, no matter what. So there's that. I'm going to do Nahiri to increase our clock and make that thing rather irrelevant for now. And if the draws work the other way, then I'd actually... You know what? Just whatever. Let's put a land in there so we get the Ishkan account good for Nahiri. Let's get our plains. And pop. Responses? That would be an Obnixilis, which is also an issue. If we draw a land, though, we can just Chandra, and that's fine. Actually, no, he ticked up, so that's a thing. Tragic Arrogance. Yeah, it can technically work. I can give him that, get rid of that, and then he doesn't get his card draw, and I'm happy with that outcome, actually. So let's Tragic Arrogance and allow him to keep that. Choose an enchantment. We wish to keep that one, and we keep that, and you get to keep that, and we get rid of Obnixilis. I'm happy with that play. So I'm still happy with what we have. Planar Outburst will kill Riffraff, and Blessed Alliance will kill Ulamog. So those are future potential plays. So Diabolic Tutor, he's got 7, 8. So there's quite the potential for it coming. And it doesn't bother me if we drop these down into exile or anything like that. This could be a kill spell, like a murder. Walk into it? Let's walk into it. We have what? I suppose we can hit the forest up. That's fine. We have in here, we have some land types. Let's do that. Now, what can we pull into our hand with a Nahiri? Thalia's not bad, but it's probably not going to make a difference. How about we just tick up and keep her going for a short while? Because we got a couple more turns to go. And it might keep some control. I'm fine with that. And finish. I'm keeping that planar outburst because I don't want to be screwed. So kill that. Do you have the murder? No, you did not tutor for a murder. Well, there's that. And take 2. Okay. It's not in the business of land destruction. We're okay with that. That's a Noxious Gear Hulk. He chooses to gain 5 life. I am fine with that. We can follow up with a Rex Sage to show him we don't like what he's pulling to the table here. Still has the potential for murder. So we're still kind of pittering around here, and we've lost the land in this process. I'm trying to simply think of what we can... Wait, we've got land, enchantment, sorcery. Can we go for creature? Kill that. Well, we're not going for creature, but we'll see. What kind of land are we working with here? We've got double red, which is fine. So I suppose let's swing in with this. And there you go. I realized that we could have minused, and that's a potential thing. Let's see, let's break this up. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has the potential for Ulamog. That's a problem, of course. Slam down the Evolving Wilds. We're going to need some lands today. Oh! I just realized if he doesn't have the land, then I'm going to keep this balanced still. I'm fine with that. And I want a better answer because Planar Outburst is definitely not the play right now. And Radiant Flames is its lesser cousin. Great. Deadweight. Well. And Oath of Liliana. He chooses to take out the land. He's going to get a little bit of hurt next turn. That's a declaration in stone. That's a straight up, we're going to kill Ulamog. That's great. So, I'd say, well, let's stick with the land. Keep these up, I suppose. We don't need to actually really do anything. So, let's go search for Ishkana then. And have some aggression going. Ishkana be the best plan. We can also get Nissa, which will get us a land, but I'm thinking Ishkana is perfectly fine here. Avacyn's not bad, but this gives us a wide board state, which I'm happy with. So let's go with that. I'm keeping my white. I don't care. You can kill my lands all day, but we're going to hit them with at least 8 here. So I'm fine with that. So here you go. And I think Nahiri might have to push away Chandra at the very soon point here. So we still have 4 lands at this time. That's a Nissa. Oh, that'll do some stuff. And a Languish. Okay. Well, that doesn't kill that. He's ticking down for the token. We can declare that technically, but I mean, we've got 2 targets right now. So there's that. We've got an Avacyn, which is not going to work. We're going to need a land. I think, maybe. Yeah, a land of any kind gets Avacyn down, which can force him to do some work. How do we play this out? End of turn Avacyn's not bad. It slows down his answers. He's 1 card in hand. What did he choose? What was his choice card? Was it Noxious Gearhulk? I mean, it could be. Oh, we got a timer, so let's start figuring this out. Radiant Flames. Swing. No, we're going to need a land. So let's tick up. I'm thinking the Blessed Alliance is rather unnecessary here. And Johnny is not the answer. Although we do need a planeswalker. Damn it! It's just the ordering of everything is so janky for me right now. Let's do this. I'm fine with this, and I'm aware that he can double block. We'll throw this into that guy, I suppose. Because we can produce creatures each turn as it stands right now. He's going to jump. Alright, that's fine. We can declare in stone, I suppose, but Johnny will exile as well. We're down to 4 lands, though. This thing's annoying, but I don't feel that it's a big issue right now. He's going to need an answer or a swing. Like, he can swing, but he's going to lose his stuff at some certain point here. Nissa's Pilgrimage is the draw. I am less concerned about that. Ulamog comes out, so that is a thing. I was tempted to Declaration in Stone, but it's a good thing we did it now. Okay, so there's our land. We have a couple options, but this one's got to be done right now. So that's no problem. We'll accept that. So we have no planeswalkers. He's swinging at life total for the moment. Slam down an Avacyn or an Ishkana, which will deal with that fine. Or at least slow it down. And it'll go wide enough that we can get rid of that nonsense. He's getting a Hissing Quagmire. You can use that just to block fine. So it gets the clue. Going into Nissa's Pilgrimage. He's got his trump card is not working, so he's going for answers. What's his alternative? Because it looks like he didn't draw anything other than Ulamog. Rex Sage, that's fine, I get it. Gideon's not bad. I'm going to go with the Ishkana play for now. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ishkana play. It's wide enough that we can deal with Nissa. And if we need to, we can emblem Gideon to really ensure that gets through. And that'll be solid enough. Stop his stupid card advantage train. Dead weights are whatever. Why is he running dead weight? Okay. Rogue's Passage, he's intending to go through. That's a problem, so we're going to have to rely on removal. He's got enough to go wide with the Hissing Quagmires. In fact, he may use them simply to block. We don't have double red for Chandra. What can we do to his face with these? With an emblem, we can do 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's not enough. That Rogue's Passage is a problem. Johnny can exile nonsense here. Yeah, Johnny can go on an exile spree, that's a thing. And it gets rid of that. Radiant Flames for, we can only do 1 or 2 plus. Johnny exile, and then he kills a Johnny, or attempts to go after me. But we need a solid swing. He can just go with his man lands. Can we get a Radiant Flames scenario? I'm going to try my best to bait him into doing that. And then that reduces all these stupid targets. Yeah, let's continue. Radiant Flames this. I'm fine with that. Alright, so that kills most of his stuff, and then these things aren't as much a problem. Even a Johnny Exile could do some work here, just to get rid of that stupid land. Get rid of the land, and then what? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, come off it. Ran out of time. Because I'm an idiot. Plated Crusher. God damn it. That's a problem. I can't deal with that. Diabolic Tutor. Gets God knows what to save him right now. That's a Nissa Vital Force. That gets rid of that Nissa. Archangel Avacyn can buy us some time. Maybe not. Nope, he's got us. I wanted the... Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's done. We can't block that much. That was a close as hell back and forth. But I suppose the watching the lands and what we're sacrificing would have been the thing to take from that. Well, it was a tough game, and wow. All right, well, moving on to the next one. I'm going to pause and reflect over this one because I think there might have been some things I learned from this. So, see you in the next one. Okay, we're up against whatever leafy thing. Well, it's definitely leafy greens, so I mean, they're plants and they're just going to sit there, and it's cool. It's cool. We'll be all right. They're just plants. No, if I was going to say anything I learned from that last match, it'd probably be that I should have probably ultimated Nissa and just gone with the land draw. There's plenty of answers in the deck, and drawing into them would have been just fine, I think, in that scenario. Anyways, we have a Cinderglade with some Evolving Wilds. Well, it starts with some green. I suppose we can Evolving Wilds into green, or we can simply play the Cinderglades. I'm thinking simply play the Cinderglade, and we'll work with the Evolving Wilds over time, because I want the Oath of Nissa to draw us into probably better land, if we need to. Or at least a more found strategy. We're up against white, which means that these two guys are probably useful. Harness Lightning also not bad for that thought. Let's drop the Oath and see what we're into. Of course, it could not be White Weenie. Gideon and Ajani. We'd have to get double white, which is not impossible. All right, well, let's go with Gideon. That's fine. He knows it's coming. So let's crack for white, and he already knows we're playing white, so let's crack for white and show him that we are on the game plan for this. We've got other options, of course, and we don't have to play Gideon right away, but I mean, if it works, it works. That's a copter. We're okay with copter. We can kill a copter. And a Canopy Vista, which, well, that'll come in untapped next turn. We can go for... I'm going to go for the double red for Chandra now, then. So that it's available. Because I may just go with a combo of Gideon Emblem and Chandra's tokens to totally tear this thing apart. I'm okay with that. We'll see if he's got the crewing capabilities, or whatever he plays may or may not be worse. We'll see. Like, a Tireless Tracker is pretty freaking threatening. Almost. I'm trying to think what would be... No. Let's get rid of this thing. Gideon's tokens can deal with this guy for now. But he is a problem. Or a Blessed Alliance will deal with it, which is... just simply better plan. Let's just stick with that. He's going to get one advantage out of it, that's fine, but the Blessed Alliance is probably the way to go. We've got our mana as we need it. We can slam down Nissa at some point in time as well, to if we need to ramp into Chandra, which is not bad. Use her as an outlet for that. Swinging in. Alright, well, here, well, let's give you a wall to work with. Here you go. So he gets his clue. No, that's not going to help. Alright. So that's out of the way. We have Tragic Arrogance at a later turn, so we may let him do whatever his nonsense is here. That's fine. And Thalia is pretty good, actually. Thalia ensures that Gideon's a little bit better in this scenario, I think. Of course, Gideon attacking is also not bad. He may be fishing next turn. Let's just, let's make the token for now. He may have a Declaration in Stone, maybe not, don't know. Hell, he might even have a wild size for all I know. Those green-white decks, you see them in all kinds of different qualities. That's an always watching. I'm going to be fine with that. And I'm fine with that. Let's block that. And a Declaration in Stone will get rid of that and send Gideon in. We need land. We seriously need some land. Now, if I can combo platter this. Let's keep the white up. Let's Nissa down. Declaration in Stone to get rid of that. Gideon makes a token. And then his creature deck is a little bit slowed down to the point where I feel secure with things. Then his always watching is a little useless, so let's get rid of that. And Thalia can come down to make it a little more comfortable for us. So we're up to 5 mana. Goes for the clue. That's promising, of course. Evolving Wilds and another Duskwatch. Okay. And gets another forest. Okay. And there's our land. So I can Gideon Emblem here and do some serious work here. And Chandra would have a 3/3 on the swing back. I suppose it all comes down to it. It's a pretty greedy play, but it's swinging for 11, which is not insignificant. It's actually we might as well throw in Nissa into that pool then. Then he's really got to think about it. That's 14 then. We can follow up with a Thalia to really do some work. Yeah, I like this plan. Let's start putting the pressure on. Like heavy freaking pressure. Can he deal with this? We've been dealing with his creatures for a little while. So he's probably not too many. He's taking it all. That's fine. He might have a pump spell. It would be fine as well. We've still got 2 3/3s that he has to deal with. So he has to find a way to kill Chandra. And then he's got to be able to sit on some sort of defense in the process. Thalia will slow down that defense. That's fine. He's just going for the straight swing. I can live with that. We'll play Thalia for sure next turn. Unless something even better comes along. But he's in a rough state. His pausing says that he knows that. Because he's got 4 targets that will come his way. For all we know, he might just have a board wipe. Honestly, which will not do anything. Blessed Alliance will gain him some life. So that's going to flip. That's fine. Avacyn is actually not a bad thought. So let's slam down Thalia. So that he can't do an ambush with Avacyn. Now let's swing in. And you saw the writing on the wall when Thalia dropped, I guess. So let's send in the stuff. And that's that. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. And that was kind of more of a stomp on the standard green-white humans, which was one of the decks I was really looking forward to running into with this kind of deck. And we're doing we did pretty good with this deck. It was a little rough. I think it may have been learning curve, and a lot of the mistakes are learning curve mistakes. And, you know, I think player-based mistakes a couple of times the deck might have gotten trounced, but I see different lines of play in a number of the games that could have turned it around. So I love the deck. I think it's great. It really does exactly what it's supposed to do and have an answer for pretty much everything like it's supposed to. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm not sure what I'll make for the deck for next week. I still am always accepting other people's decks. With that in mind, all my social media information's down below for whatever method you wish to send it to me. That is entirely up to you. It is there. All right. Well, I'll see you in the next one, whether it's one of yours or one of mine. All right. Bye-bye.